Hey guys, thanks for joining us again here at GP Knives. Today, Kitch and I are going to take a look at one of the most EDC-friendly folding knives out there, the Benchmade Bugout. And we're going to help choose what's best for you. So Kitch, we're going to start out with the basics. Today we've got the standard 535, the first Bugout that ever came out, the blue-handled one, looks like Benchmade colors, and we have the Mini to just get us started, basically. And what's your favorite? Do you have a particular size you like?
I like the large one. So whenever the Bugout first came out, I actually bought the blue one. And, you know, everybody back then wanted it in a different color, but I really like the blue. I like the blue thumb studs. It kind of reminded me of whenever Benchmade was making those Bradley folders. They had like that blue thumb stud and stuff.
Right.
So I like that. It's just a really nice knife. People also made like a big deal out of the Flex.
Yeah.
I had one I ended up selling it to a guy at my gym for like $80. But anyway, long story short, I like beat that knife to death.
Yeah.
I took it on vacation a couple times. I used to take it hiking and camping.
Yep.
I had done some light prying with it. I never had any issue with it being flexible. I couldn't even tell on the hand whenever I was cutting real hard with it.
Right.
It wouldn't flex. I couldn't really squeeze it shut. It was like one of my favorite knives for a long time.
So for the folks out there who don't know, the original Bugout was made with Grivery, which is basically a glass-filled reinforced thermoplastic. It's really tough stuff. It's actually used in the aerospace industry, automobile industry. When you squeeze it, you can sort of see it move a little bit. But I'm with Kitch here. I have owned several Bugouts and I've taken them hiking, camping, all that good stuff. And when you squeeze it in your hand, I mean, it feels solid. It's pretty thick. You know, what Benchmade really wanted to do there was they wanted to really get into lightweight options. You know what I mean? Something light for carry and something that they can change into different colors, and we'll get into that later. But it's something that's easy for them to make multiple different colors of stuff, and it really is durable. I haven't seen too many that have had problems. Have you?
No. Like I said, I think I've had 3 of them total. I've done the same thing with all of them. I've never had any problems. So
I haven't even seen anyone in the store like come in the store and say, "Hey, man, I broke my."
No. I imagine if you like get it really cold and smack it with a hammer.
Sure.
Maybe.
Sure.
But if you're using it like a knife or even like any like cutting tool, you're not going to run into any problems.
So the blue one, it did maintain popularity even as these other colors came in, but then came out the Mini. So the Mini, I think, is a nice choice for people just who like mini knives in general. I think smaller carry, you know, definitely a lot of places who have maybe blade length restrictions or just, you know, size, things like that, small pocket carry, purse carry, we probably get a lot of that. But it's not too much smaller. It's not like it's tiny.
No. It is a little bit thicker, though. Like, if you notice, if you go to squeeze it, you can't squeeze it as much. So it feels a little bit more sturdy in the hand.
It's pretty wild, yeah.
You get a little bit more rounded handle. And then, like, yeah, I mean, it's just a Bugout, but small. What's there to not like about that? People like the Bugout because it's so light. So if you want a smaller knife than that, like I said, blade length restrictions, people who, you know, like, you might work in an office and you want to pull it out, and you want to flip out the gigantic Bugout.
Office carry.
Mini Bugout's your knife.
It's a great little box cutter, for sure. So next we're going to dive into some other options from the Bugout family. All right, Kitch. So Benchmade eventually started expanding the family of the Bugout for sure, right? Like getting us different options, and there are quite a few that can be overwhelming because it comes in different colors. I think you can custom make one on their website, but don't let that overwhelm you guys. We'll definitely help you pick out your favorite one today. I mean, we'd really like to. So we've got different colors. We have different blade finishes. What's your favorite, Kitch? Do you have the favorite one out of this one?
So my favorite one, if we're going to exclude the 2 different handle materials, like my favorite Grivery one is going to be the Crater Blue with the FDE blade. It's kind of a cool blade to handle color combination that I didn't expect to like. Even like I think the first time I saw it at SHOT, I was kind of like, yeah, that's kind of weird. But then once I kind of like messed around with it, started looking at it closer, I really like it.
It's a neat combo.
The only thing I would change is I wish they would have done FDE clip. If I was going to buy one, I'd probably get the clip Cerakoted to match. I just think that'd be like a nice touch. And then if we're going like any Bugout, I really like the aluminum and M390 one.
Definitely. So when the Bugouts began, they still to this day are traditional S30V steel. So basically they wanted something that's, you know, not going to corrode too bad if you're using it outdoors, carrying it with you every day, and easy to sharpen, right? I mean, that's why we're all like, oh, we'll take it with us everywhere, camping, hiking, out in the field. Really simple to sharpen steel. My first one was actually this green one here. Like when I saw this green one come out, I was like, man, this thing is really cool. I really like the color. It's like Ranger green. It's got this bronze kind of standoff and thumb stud looking thing. And I think it was the first one to have a Cerakote on it.
Yeah.
It has this gray Cerakote that I really liked. It just spoke to me, and I'm like, man, I got to have that one. So that was my first Bugout. Still have it. Love that knife. But we do have some other options. So this year they've gotten into different colors. Previous years, like you said, we have upgraded steel and handle materials.
Yeah, this one was really cool. When this first came out, I really liked the red. You got the pop of red with that standoff. And then it being aluminum, it's just like, I don't know, it feels smoother than the Grivory to me.
Does it make you feel like more strong too in the hand, really?
I mean, yeah, it's a lot more rigid.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely more firm if I'm like squeezing on it. I can't tell a huge difference if I'm using it, but it feels, I mean, it's just as light to me. I mean, I know it's not if I put them on a scale, but like as far as hand feels go, like it's really light, get the same pocket clip. I mean, it's just like an awesome knife. Got this cool like starburst pattern on it.
I was gonna say, I love that like sunburst looking, sun rays going up and down both sides of the handle. Still got the deep carry clip, and the M390 steel just really sets it off. Like you said, having that little pop of color on there is just great. I love when they switch up the thumb stud colors and the barrel spacers and stuff. It's really awesome. And then they really outdid themselves here. They went full CF, like total carbon fiber here. Yeah,
if you think back to like our 940 video where we picked like the ultimate EDC 940, this is kind of like the ultimate EDC Bugout. It's the same thing. It gets that same treatment. Full carbon fiber, S90V blade steel.
Right.
It's going to cut forever. It's going to be super corrosion resistant. You put an edge on it, it's going to last a long time, and it's super lightweight because it's all carbon fiber. And then this one is like a little bit contoured. It doesn't have kind of the flat spot with the texture. I like how this aluminum one's flat there.
Sure.
This one's contoured all the way through, so it's really comfortable in the hand.
Definite theme here. I'm seeing a theme. Like, it doesn't matter what material they switch to, it's lightweight, right?
Yeah,
That's the whole plan. I mean, because you could think of other materials, you're like, oh, hey, why haven't they done this material or that material? And it's really just because they keep the theme. It's aluminum, it's carbon fiber, it's Grivory. We'll talk soon about CF Elite. Everything is lightweight. That's the goal of the Bugout. And that's really why we love it. I mean, it's why a lot of people love it. Not a lot of people want to carry around anchors in their pockets.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So that's definitely a theme that I see throughout the Bugout family.
Even if you look at the name like Bugout, like everybody's got a Bugout bag.
Yeah.
I think that there was like some pushback whenever it first came out. People thought Bugout, they wanted a knife that's like strong, you can use it for anything. Beat it up, you throw it in your Bugout bag. But to me, this is more of a Bugout bag knife.
Sure.
If I'm going to bug out, I'm going to have a fixed blade on my hip or something. I'm not going to have it in my bag. I'm going to have a knife like that in my bag.
So you're saying the Bugout is pack ready. Like it's definitely ready for
100%.
Yeah. And we still, like, we're taking a look at the larger size now, guys, but these minis are great too, and we're going to get into those next. Stay tuned again. So Kitch, we have a variety of flavors also in the Mini Bugout, which is pretty cool. This size is perfect for everyone who likes that office carry, small pocket carry, purse carry, fanny pack carry.
Definitely fanny pack.
Definitely. So these fit great in that. And they are still, what do you got, a 3, almost 4 finger grip on those still, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fit my hand really good still. I've got a bigger palm and like I can get everything on there.
Yeah.
I think it's a really nice little knife. Kind of going back to like the idea behind the Bugout, lightweight EDC, this kind of just takes that to a new level. If you don't need as much blade, this is kind of like the perfect way to get a lightweight pocket knife.
Right.
We can kind of like look at the same thing in the Ultimate EDC Bugout is the same thing in the Ultimate EDC Mini Bugout too.
Sure.
Carbon fiber S90.
Yep.
It's an awesome option for anybody wanting a high-performance cutting steel in a small, lightweight package.
Yeah, I do like how that carbon fiber feels, too. Would you say they reduced the Bugout by about, like 20%, something like that? It's not, like I said, it's not super much smaller than that. But
I'm not very good at math, but yeah, probably.
Yeah, definitely. And there's the material we said we wanted to talk about as well, because usually people are used to the Grivory or the FRN type deal with the glass reinforcement, thermoplastic. But the CF Elite was something they came out with, and we were all like, whoa. What is that? Like, is there carbon fiber in there? And there really actually is.
Yeah, if you get it in the right light, you can actually see some shimmer of the carbon fiber that's run through the Grivory.
That's impressive. So basically, it's they reinforce the plastic with carbon fiber, making it lighter and stronger. Which is really cool. So that CF Elite has been really popular. It's been on a couple other models since it's come out from Benchmade. Love that stuff. Really great options here on that. And other options from Benchmade, they're like, you want a different blade coating or color? They do that too. A lot of different Cerakote options. It doesn't have to just be stone washed. Got a lot of different colors. A lot of times it's kind of like a gray. Sometimes it's black.
Yeah, if it's black. So like the black and the FDE are going to be smooth. The tungsten gray and the cobalt black, they're going to be a little bit more rough. So if you kind of want like the smooth cutting stuff, you're going to want to go with one of those. If you don't mind having some texture on your blade, you're going to go with one of the other ones.
I think that's kind of cool. I remember when we first kind of saw that, it almost has a stone look to it, almost like a stone finish, which is really neat looking. But some of them are just like that super ceramic smooth that you're used to on the Cerakote as well, like the FDE and the black one for sure. I'm kind of a traditional guy myself. I like the stonewash. It's going to hide wear well, but a lot of people are going to like the coatings because they'll get beat up and look unique over time. It's kind of
some personality to it.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to protect the steel. That Cerakote stuff protects the steel longer, and it just looks cool. So sometimes you just think that, well, that looks better with the orange handle, or that looks better with the green handle. So it's really up to personal preference on stuff like this. But man, we hope we've shown you plenty of options to help make your choice for you. So
tons of options.
So many good.
If you can't pick a bug out that you like, I don't know if we could help you.
Right. For sure. So man, love the bug out family. Great stuff. All right, so guys, what Kitch and I did was we decided to choose some knives for people who are beginners, basically like new people to the bug out family, and ones who've already been experienced with the bug outs and maybe they want to upgrade. So first, we'd like to recommend the very first one, Old Faithful, the blue one.
OG.
Blue one for sure, the OG. And then Kitch's favorite, and his favorite color. What's it called?
Mesa Red.
Mesa Red. Very nice. And that's in the mini. It's got the black hardware. Really nice. And there's plenty of other options for this as well. But, we just want to narrow it down for you guys what we would suggest.
They've got a bunch of colors. I just think that, like stonewash, it's not going to scratch up. It's easy to wipe off. It's easy to keep clean. The blue one is the classic one. Mesa Red's one of the newer ones that came out. I just think it's a really cool color. I think that if you're getting a bug out, you should get a cool color,
For sure.
They got a bunch of them.
You can start out that way too. You don't have to get the standard blue color. Why don't you pick your favorite color? So those are our recommendations for people just starting out. And for those of you who are familiar with the bug out, you maybe have a couple of them, maybe you have 3 or more of them. We got some upgraded versions that are our biggest picks, basically. We love the aluminum and we love the carbon fiber.
I think that those are 2 awesome knives. And also these are good crossover knives. Everybody knows that whenever you start buying pocket knives, you start off at a certain price point. Most people kind of settle right in that $250 to $350 area.
Sure.
These knives are perfect in that area.
Yeah,
that's exactly where you're going to hit. Those are 2 awesome knives in that price point.
Definitely.
2 awesome knives to carry. I mean, they're upgraded, but they're they got that Benchmade Bugout DNA in them still.
Yeah, definitely. So you get that bug out feel with a little more premium materials in there, a little better steel, a little better handle material, and you just can't go wrong.
All right, guys. So we went over a lot. Chris and I went through a bunch of different bug outs. These are our picks. If you guys want to pick one of these up, link's going to be down in the description below. If you guys want any of the other knives we went over, also going to be down there. So a lot to pick from. You guys make sure you guys hit the comments. Tell me what your favorite bug out is. If you guys have owned a bug out, what you liked it, what you used it for, some personal stories, anything you guys want. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. See you guys next week.
Thanks for watching.